नमस्कार दोस्तों। ये आज का जो लेक्चर है, वीडियो है मेरा, ये उन बच्चों के लिए है जिनको इंग्लिश का बहुत फोबिया है, जिनको इंग्लिश बहुत प्रॉब्लम रहती है, चाहे वो बोर्ड एग्जाम से रिलेटेड है, चाहे वो हिंदी बोर्ड के बच्चे हों। ज़्यादातर देखिए, जो कॉन्वेंट स्कूल्स में स्टूडेंट्स पढ़ते हैं उनका इंग्लिश ऑलरेडी बहुत अच्छा रहता है, बट बाकी जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको उतना एक्सपोजर नहीं मिल पाता, तो उनका जो इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज है एक फोबिया रहता है और वो काफ़ी परेशान रहते हैं। तो आई शैल ट्राई कि मैं आपको डेली एक एक लेक्चर इंग्लिश पे, ग्रामर पे दूँ पहले, ताकि आप एक अच्छी कमांड ग्रैब कर ले ओवर द इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज। सो आज हम बात करेंगे बेटा, देखिए कोई कंफ्यूज होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, प्रेशर लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। एक एक करके मैं आपको छोटी छोटी चीज़ें बताया करूँगा डेली। तो इसके लिए आपको ज़रूरी है कि आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें और डेली जो भी क्वेरीज होती हैं उसको डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में लिखते चलें। तो आज की बात करेंगे बेटा, देखिए नाउन से हम शुरू करते हैं। आपने नाउन पहले पढ़ रखा होगा, इसके अलग से हम वीडियोस लेक्चर बनाएंगे। नेम ऑफ पर्सन, प्लेस और थिंग व्हाटएवर। तो इसके यूजेस, नाउन को हम डेली लाइफ में यूज कर सकते हैं तीन तरह से बेटा। एज अ नंबर, और नंबर्स को भी आपने पढ़ा है सिंगुलर एंड प्लूरल करके, काफी डिटेल में इसमें एक अलग अलग वीडियो बनाएंगे। जेंडर्स, जेंडर मैस्कुलिन, फेमिनिन जेंडर, कॉमन जेंडर, न्यूट्रल जेंडर, इस पे एक अलग सा वीडियो डिस्कस करेंगे बेटा, ठीक है। तो आज तीसरा जो टाइप है दैट इज योर केस। हम यूज करते हैं नाउन को एज अ केस। तो नाउन एज अ केस इज यूज्ड, यू नो। कैसे हम बेटा यूज करते हैं इसको? तीन तरह से नाउन को हम डे टू डे लाइफ में यूज करते हैं केस में। एक नॉमिनेटिव केस होता है बेटा, सेकंड इज योर ऑब्जेक्टिव केस, and third is your possessive case. To start with nominative case, objective and possessive case, let us discuss some sentences, few sentences, then I think it is clear to you. जो हिंदी मीडियम के बच्चे हैं टेंशन नहीं लेनी, आप सुनते रहिए, कहीं पे अगर डाउट्स होगा तो आप डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मुझे बता सकते हो। तो फर्स्ट सेंटेंस देखिए, यहाँ पे मैं लिख रहा हूँ, जॉन थ्रू अ स्टोन, द हॉर्स किक्ड द बॉय। Who threw the stone? Who threw the stone? Who? Answer of who is what? John. Okay, so this is your subject. क्या है ये? Subject. और the horse kicked the boy. Horse. Who kicked the boy? This is horse. Rama gave a ball. Means Rama. Subject. Dinkar wrote many poems in Hindi. You can say Dinkar is subject. The Red Fort is a famous building. You see here, subject is the Red Fort. You teach her, subject is your this. Now, nominative case is that, when a noun act as a subject of the verb. What? Noun act as a subject of verb. Noun act as a subject of verb. What is verb here? This is threw. Kicked is a verb. Gave is a verb. Wrote is a verb. Right? Is here verb. Teach is a verb. So in this case, you see here, this John is a subject. So it is a nominative case. This is noun. The horse. That is again, noun. It is in nominative case. Rama. It is in nominative case. Dinkar. The noun is in nominative case because Dinkar is the subject of the verb. And the Red Fort, this is again, we can say the subject of this verb. And you, these all are, you can say, said to be nominative case. So when the noun act as a subject of the verb, then it is said to be, your in nominative case. And objective case, when noun act as a object of verb, act as a object of verb. For example, so what is object? A stone is a object here, the boy is object of the verb, a ball is the object, and in Hindi, many points in Hindi, that is your, you can say, building is an object, okay, and her is an object. So these all objects, are nouns are said to be in your objective case बेटा. So ये तो था आपका केसेस, नॉमिनेटिव केस क्या होता है, आपका ऑब्जेक्टिव केस क्या होता है. नेक्स्ट हम बात करेंगे दैट इज possessive case. Now try to understand what is your possessive case. पॉजेसिव केस के बारे में अब बात करेंगे, राइट। तो बेटा अब हम बात करेंगे पॉजेसिव केस। फॉर एग्जांपल हम बात करते हैं, लेट इट बी योर, दैट इज रमा's बुक, ओके। Rama's book. Suppose, what does it means? Yes, we can say the book of Rama. Write this. Or we can say Sita's notebook. Means notebook belong to Sita. So in this case we can say here the noun Sita changes to Sita's to show its ownership or possession. Ownership or possession is said to be in possessive case, right? अब देखिए, जब भी कोई नाउन शो करता है रिलेशनशिप, इट्स ओनरशिप और पोजेशन, then it is said to be in your possessive case. Clear? So how next we shall discuss its examples, right? देखिए, uses. Possessive case always uses with, yes, living things, that is governors, bodyguard या lions में, राइट। सेकंड अगर हम बात करेंगे, देखिए कुछ पोजेसिव केस है बेटा, राइट। पोजेसिव केस, हाँ, we can say is not used with non-living things, as we can say, अगर आपको बताऊं मैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल you'll see here houses roofs, houses roof, books cover, tables leg, chairs arm, springs flowers, springs flowers, right? So in this case you can see बेटा, अब आ जाएगा the walls painting, अब आपने नोटिस किया, देखिए हमने कहा it is not used with the non-living things, so we cannot say houses, house is non-living thing, houses apostrophe is not used here, houses we cannot say. So the correct, how we can use of with these things, okay? So हम क्या कहेंगे, roof of house, this is the right one, cover of book, leg of table, right? Yeah, arm of chairs, arm of chair, या हम बात कहेंगे बेटा, दिस इज योर स्प्रिंग्स फ्लावर्स की अगर मैं बात करूं, सो दिस इज वी कैन से द फ्लावर ऑफ, the flower of spring, So these are the right ones. We can see that this possessive case is always used, we are uses with the living things, and possessive case is never used, with the non-living things. Keep in mind. So in these cases, they are, wrong. Okay, this is your correct use of the means. We cannot use here. We use here of, okay, rather than your apostrophe s. Okay. नेक्स्ट बेटा हम बात करेंगे और another point that is important. अभी हम बात करते हैं बेटा एक और the noun here. Note, you know, the noun ending with hissing sound. The noun, ending with the hissing sound, the letter S is omitted. Hissing sound or S, oblique S, right? The letter S is omitted, only apostrophe is used. Only apostrophe is used. For example, Jesus, life. Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem here already and we can say Socrates idealism. Socrates idealism for justice sake. For justice sake, for goodness sake. Here we are omitting, the letter S. We are using only, the apostrophe. Okay, we are not using the letter apostrophe S. Okay. For example, for concise sake. For concise sake. Okay. So this is your uses. We can say such, the words. Yeah, Gauss's theorem. In this case already S and hissing sound is there. So there no needs to use apostrophe S. We use only the apostrophe. So you should keep in mind while using the possessive cases, using the possessive case and forming the words. Okay. So this is the nouns which are ending with the hissing sound, from where the letter S is omitted and only the apostrophe is used. Another one, possessive case. You see here, possessive case does not always denote possession. Does not always denote possession, right? But it is used to denote what? This is your authorship. What? Authorship, origin, kind, etc. Origin and kind, etc. So possessive case sometimes used to denote authorship, origin and kind. Not all the time used for the possession. For example, Shakespeare's play. This is your Shakespeare's play. What does it means here? Shakespeare's play, for example, means a play written by Shakespeare. The play written by Shakespeare. A mother's love. A mother's love means the love felt this apostrophe doesn't mean your, the possession, but it means authorship, a reason, or you can the kind. A mother's love means the love felt by a mother, a kind of love. Shakespeare plays means the play written. It shows here, the authorship. Okay, and Ashok school. Right, so it means here the school where Ashok goes. The school where Ashok goes. Is it clear, beta? So this is, another one thing that I would like to discuss with, apostrophe, this possession के बारे में, possessive case के बारे में बहुत सारी आपके examples हैं. Possessive case always use, with your singular noun के साथ generally हम apostrophe s use करते हैं, और plural के साथ the noun ending with the letter s we simply use, the apostrophe. Okay, no, not letter s. Okay, now it is used with singular time. Possessive case used with singular time. Singular time expressing word, expressing, word for position. For example, a week's holidays. Here, possessive case for position, week's holidays, or days journey, a day's journey. Here, a year's absence. अभी हमें टाइम का भी ध्यान रखना है, टॉपिक बहुत लंबा है बेटा, बट अ मंथ्स हॉलीडे. मैं थोड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स पे ही आऊंगा आपका. राइट, एंड ओनली प्लूरल टाइम के साथ possessive case used, in plural time, only apostrophe, not, the s. क्या आ जाएगा आपके पास? 5 days leave. 5 days ऑलरेडी प्लूरल है, days, तो apostrophe यहाँ पे हम यूज करेंगे. 2 hours, 2 hours delay. So in this case, we are using only, the apostrophe sign, letter s is omitted. 10 minutes break. So keep in mind while using, at 6 months side, at 6 months, right? So here everywhere we are using only apostrophe. Okay, now similarly, we can say, beta, this is all about, we can use possessive case, with time. If time is in singular, then it express used, the apostrophe s, and if it is in plural, okay, then it is used, only apostrophe s is used with this. Okay, next is your possessive case. Possessive case, used with noun before space. Before space, expressing words. Such as length, point, edge, width, and breadth. How we can use, etc. For example, a boat's length. A boat's length, a razor's edge, a needle's point, a stone's edge. Now we can also, देखिए, also we can write it as how the length of boat, we can write like this, okay. Time express कर रहा है, before space expressing words such as length, point, edge, we can use the apostrophe, okay. Length of boat, the point of needle, that is also correct, point of needle, and we can say the edge of razor. So you can use, in English language there are many exceptional cases also too, okay. And last but not least, okay, so we can say, देखिए, this letter apostrophe s is used with singular unit, used with singular unit of